Hey folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we are going to take a look at a new band, and actually they are a fairly new band. The band is The Last Dinner Party. They're a British indie folk rock band, or actually indie rock band, I should say. They don't actually have a drummer, but other than that, they are 5 women. And they are writing material that is turning heads. They're saying, gee, there's a whole lot of influences there that we heard long ago in our classic rock era, but from more experimental bands like David Bowie and Roxy Music. That's kind of the vibe that I've heard about with this band, that they write interesting things. I don't know a whole lot about them except that they were recommended to me, and there was a concert. As a matter of fact, it was another Arte concert, much like Hellfest was for The Warning. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the music video that dropped 11 months ago and looks to have about 1 million views. The genres that you'll find for them in Wikipedia are indie rock, art rock, and baroque pop. So theoretically, it sounds like something we should be into. Let me see here. The band has been compared to David Bowie, Fleetwood Mac, Kate Bush, Sushi and the Banshees, Roxy Music, ABBA, Queen, Sparks, Florence and the Machine, and Warpaint. And influences include Queen, much like The Warning, Chappelle Roan, who is a favorite of Pow's at least, and Lana Del Rey, who I happen to like. So, so it sounds interesting. It sounds like it's worth listening to them and seeing what they sound like. So this song is called The Feminine Urge. All right, again, 1 million views so far, so that's pretty good. Other than that, I really can't tell you much about the band, and maybe it's just as well. Adrian, have you ever heard of the band before?
No, I've never. This is the first I've heard of the song or the band.
Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and check this out, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
All right.
I'm only here
Interesting. Wow, Adrian, what'd you think, Adrian?
Oh, man. That's pretty cool. I don't know how to describe it, really. Well, there's reminiscent of many genres from many different times.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Was it better than you anticipated?
Yeah. Abigail is just like a real performer in this song.
Oh, yeah. Abigail Morris, the lead singer there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You like having a dynamic front woman. And she certainly is. I liked how they showed kind of the controlled chaos there, where she suddenly smashes a plate. A plate isn't that expensive when you're making a video. However, you get the maximum shock value because, these pieces go all over the place. So it looks like more chaos and more expensive than it actually is. They're still kind of young, so they probably don't want to break the whole set, if they're. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting stuff. I mean, I could hear all kinds of things from the 80s, especially, and maybe the 70s. I heard some Kate Bush, but a lot more than that. Eurythmics, perhaps even a little bit. Lots of them. There was more than one hook in this song. Like the pre-chorus and the chorus both had very distinct and very memorable hooks to them, which is great. You want to be able to do that with a song and have it sound seamless, and this did.
Yeah, one of the sounds I remember hearing, I was kind of surprised by it. The keyboard string part from Dreamweaver.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
It sounded like maybe they used an ARP string ensemble, or perhaps it was just a patch of a string ensemble. Yeah, that's one of my favorite keyboards.
Yeah.
I used to have one. You can also hear it at the end of Someone Saved My Life Tonight by Elton John, and a lot of other stuff. I mean, it's all over Prague.
70s.
Yeah, it's a little throwbacky, I guess I would say. They have one album out called Prelude to Ecstasy. Came out last year, and this is on it, of course. Let me pull up the lyrics so we can take a look at them. Okay, a room at dusk, mastering the art of lying. Still breathe like a girl till my lungs fill. Pull your boots on, boys, and push me down. I'm only here for your entertainment. Yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of, you just want to control me, and why should I care about you? Like, if you were to suddenly leave, why would I give a darn, I'm a dark red liver. And this was a line that intrigued me. It kept changing ever so slightly. Stretched out on the rocks. All the poison I convert it and I turn it to love. Here comes the feminine urge, I know it so well, to nurture the wounds my mother held. So maybe her mother went through some bad times with her dad, regular abuse and control and, Ballerina, bend under the weight of it all. Ain't it fun to hold the world in your hands? Do you feel like a man when I can't talk back? Do you want me or do you want control? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Failure to commit to the role, I admit, was a failure you achieved on your own. Do you want me to care when you just disappear? I can't win them all. So dark red liver, that's an interesting line. So if anybody knows what dark red liver might actually refer to, you can let us know. That's a mysterious, however, not so mysterious line. It's kind of like exposed to the world. Your insides are exposed to the world, and it's a bloody mess, perhaps. I don't know. So it seems like the outro changes that to dark red liquor instead of dark red liver.
I was going to mention that. I remembered saying dark red liquor once.
Feminine Urge was written very specifically about a woman's relationship to her mother. It's about feminine generational trauma. My feelings about being a woman and that beautiful, horrible realization that your mother is also a human who's mortal, fallible, and in pain. Yeah, I have a feeling we hit it on the nose. So yeah, a very interesting, for sure, artist. And the music sounds really good. It sounds well put together. This is a very coherent lyric sheet about something very specific. And yet it's abstract enough that, it leaves you with things to consider and think about. And, including trying to figure out what it's all about. Yeah, I like it. I think it might be worth hearing more from them in the future. So for those of you out there that are familiar with this band, why don't you recommend something for us to listen to next? And that can also be a concert clip if it's out there. Just let us know. And if you've ever seen them before, or if you own the music, if you've ever interacted with them, anything like that, we'd love to hear your experiences. If you have further thoughts on the song or on the band in general, you can leave those as well. Okay. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right. Also, if there's an interview out there, I'd love to know about that. Maybe I'll feature it over on Modern Rock Talk, our second channel. Okay. And don't forget, we have a Patreon. You can join it for free just to keep in touch with us if something should happen to the channel. And you can also make requests over there at a certain tier. So go check it out if you haven't. All right. And thanks so much for joining us today, and we will catch you on the next one. All right. Take care, folks.
See you all later.